Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining me on another fishing adventure. And we are once again at Garden Ridge Pond. And you can see by the reeds blowing that the wind was unbearable that day. The wind noise in the microphone on my camera just about blew my ears out. So I have to narrate this one for you. I really wanted to show you guys this new bait that I got. I'm a super cheapskate when it comes to baits. I don't spend a whole lot of money when I purchase baits because I'm just gonna get them bound up and lost on a rock. I'm gonna lose them in some tree. I'm gonna lose that lure somehow, some way, for sure. So I don't like to spend a lot of money on a lure. I wanted to take you out to Garden Ridge Pond and show you this new lure and all the attributes of it. And then I actually spent some money. Now I'm a cheapskate. I'm really frugal when it comes to gear, but I will spend my money where I spend my time. So I decided I went out and bought 5 of these things, and they're pretty good. I like how they're done. They have a Kevlar like mesh going down the middle of them, so these joints that look really flimsy are held together by that fabric, that Kevlar fabric running down the middle of it. So I'm pretty happy with it. So what I have here is it's called the Sexy Shad. It's the Academy line. It's H2O Express, 3-inch soft jointed sunfish bait, but this one has the Sexy Shad pattern. It's got a mustad hook in it. It's got 3D eyes. It's hand painted, and it's supposed to look authentic, and I think it does. I was pretty impressed with the action that it had in the water, and it's got multiple joints. It's got it's a real nice bass lure. So that was the intent of the video, but some information has come to me, has come to light, that has me a little concerned, a little irate, a little irritated, and because I absolutely love the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation's close to home fishing program, and I'll tell you why. So the reason I like the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation's close to home fishing program is because it provides you and your family a great place to go and have a recreational fishing day. Now these ponds, even though there's going to be some harvesting, they're not designed for you to harvest from the pond. It's designed for you to go and catch a fish and release it so it can be caught again. It's just a great place to use what would be just a flood retention pond. You see the levee in the background. This particular area in Tulsa flooded really heavily when I was a kid, back in late 70s, early 80s, and then the most recent flooding in Tulsa happened on the other side of town. So these flood retention ponds are doing their job. So why not take advantage of these ponds to create a recreational fishing adventure for you and your family? So I got on the website and I noticed that the 11 or 12 ponds that were listed on the Close to Home Fishing program were deleted. And it was a little surprising to me because this program has been around for almost 20 years. I think it was established in 2002. So we're a good 18 years into this program, and then all of a sudden these fishing locations are removed from the website. So I called up the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife and I said, hey, I was on the website and I noticed that all of the close to home fishing locations in the Tulsa area have been deleted, except there's been one addition, Turkey Mountain. I didn't even know there was a pond at Turkey Mountain. So I'm wondering, are you guys redoing the website? And when you added Turkey Mountain, it disconnected all the other ones, all the links to the other one. You got to reconnect those links. Or is it a COVID-19 thing where the virus that's going around has, they asked you to take these off of the website so we won't encourage traffic to these ponds? Is it what's going on? Why is it that the ponds are no longer listed? Because I wanted to log on and make a reference as to what fish was being stocked at what pond, and the answer I got was a little surprising. Has nothing to do with the virus that's going around. Has nothing to do with them wanting to decrease traffic to the ponds. It has nothing to do with them redesigning their website other than to specifically remove those locations from the close to home fishing program. So I inquired more. Why? Why is it that these locations have been removed? These are great locations to take the family. These are great locations to do, the half hour, quick casting, fishing, on your lunch break and so forth. And he said, Tulsa Parks and Rec has not signed up for the program. They pretty much stopped the program. He informed me that the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation has not stocked these ponds in the last 3 years. So that means all the fish that I have caught recently, all the fish that I've released back into these ponds, are through great conservation from the fishermen who fished them. And I just wanted to just put a huge shout out to you guys that fish these ponds, that release back into these ponds so that others may catch them and enjoy their day as well. So I asked the gentleman I was speaking with, what is the one location we have to fish that is in the close to home fishing program for the Tulsa area is Turkey Mountain. And I will get out there and I'll do a video on Turkey Mountain, but I was unaware that we had good fishing ponds at Turkey Mountain. He explained that there is a pond on the top of the hill that they had stocked with stunted bluegill, red ear sunfish, and there's another pond, which is a smaller pond, which is also stocked with bluegill at the lower part of the park. So up on the hill, there's a somewhat larger pond. I need to get up there and find out where it's at and what it's doing. But you can take the kids there to catch some fish. It'll be a fun adventure for them. Just to get you an ultralight pole, number 4 hook, split shot, a little bobber, and go up there and just have a blast with your kids. Now those are designed where they're gonna breed and they're gonna replenish that pond all on their own with minimal stocking through the department's program. Now the smaller pond, I've seen it before. I was walking and I've seen a pond and I wondered if there was any fish in it, but I figured it was too small to hold any fish. So I imagine that it's going to be developed as a little fishing spot for the kiddos to run and fish and play and have a good time. He also informed me that there is a third pond, and it's got to be a larger pond because he said they stocked catfish and bluegill, which will then feed the catfish. So there are 3 ponds at Turkey Mountain, and I will do my best to get out there and get a video on those as well. However, I was encouraged to call Tulsa Parks and Rec to inquire as to whether or not they intend to get back into the program or not and find out what's going on. So I did that, and here's my call.
Central Community Center.
Hi, is this a number for Tulsa Parks and Recreation?
Yeah, we're Community Center. We're at the Parks Department. How can I help you?
Well, I was calling about the close to home fishing program with the Oklahoma Wildlife Department.
Yeah.
And I was on their website, and I noticed that all the Tulsa listings have been deleted from their website. So I gave them a call and asked them what was going on, if it was a COVID related thing, or they said that you guys haven't renewed the deal with them, and they haven't stocked those ponds in the last 3 years. So I was calling to see what would it take to get back on that program, because those are great areas to take the kids to go fishing.
I agree. That would definitely be a question for our director, and I can give you her information if you'd like.
Perfect, thank you.
Yeah. Her name is Anna America. It's spelled like Anna, A-N-N-A, and America, like the United States of.
Okay.
And then her email is just her first and last name at cityoftulsa.org.
Okay, and the first name is A-N-A?
A-N-N-A.
A-N.
Spelled like Anna, pronounced Anna.
Okay, A-N-N-A, 2 N's in there.
Correct.
At Tulsa.org, you said?
Correct. Yes, sir. I'm a fisherman myself, so I think that, somebody trying to get to the bottom of this is better than nothing.
Oh, well, it's great because, I mean, it's a perfect place. I mean, there's so many people around here who do fish, and it's a great lunchtime. I used to, when I worked at 31st and 29th, there were like 4 or 5 ponds right there. I just go fish on my lunch hour.
Right, yeah.
So
that's out east, right?
yeah. Do you know why it was not renewed, or?
So, no, I don't. Those ponds out there off the highway out east are, those are all streets and stormwater run. I don't know if they quit a contract or if everyone knew what the city did, but those aren't our ponds. Those are the ones you're more specifically looking for.
No, I mean they took them all off. They're the only thing listed. The only thing listed is Turkey Mountain, and I didn't even know they had a pond at Turkey Mountain.
The river is what they might be talking about.
No. I asked them about that, and they said there's a pond up top, and there's 2 ponds down below, and they put catfish and stunted red ear in them. So that'd be a blast for the kids.
Yeah.
But
check that out sometime. Thanks for the tip.
Yeah. So I'm a little curious. I want to see if we can get this program back to going because it's great catching the fish out there.
Yeah.
Pulling it in, and then seeing a kid, grinning ear to ear because he just pulled in a bass that he'd never catch in a lake, because it's a stocked fish. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I hope that helps, man. If you have any more questions, you can give me a call back at this number.
Okay. Awesome. I appreciate your time.
Okay. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you go. You heard the call, same as I did. And now it turns out that some of these ponds are managed by different departments within the city of Tulsa. Some are managed by the Parks and Rec. Some are managed by the city stormwater retention, and that's Garden Ridge is a stormwater retention pond. So the Mohawk Park, all these ponds that were on that list have not been stocked for the last 3 years. And again, thanks to all your fishermen who practice catch and release. You're the only reason why these fish are still in these ponds. So I'm going to put the email address up, and I encourage all of you that are watching to send an email to ask, hey, what can we do to get this program back into the city of Tulsa? There's too many opportunities to take the family fishing and enjoy these stocked ponds. What do we have to do? What needs to be done? What do we need to overcome to get this thing going back together? Because it's just a great place, to go and enjoy your day. So there you go. I mean, I wanted this to be a video to kind of show you a new fishing lure, new to me anyway. You guys might have been using these for a while, but since I'm such a cheapskate on lures, the 5 that I have, they're going to be it for a while. These are the kind of lures I'm going to go swimming for, or I'm going to cut a tree down for, because once they're gone, they're gone. And I bought 5 of them. But anyway, I might get some more. I might take these out striper fishing out by the river, see what happens there. But really wanted to go out here and see if we can catch a nice bass with one of these guys, and check out the action, see how it swam and everything. But I was so caught up with the Tulsa, just ending a program 3 years ago, and I didn't know about it. And obviously the Department of Wildlife was kind of hanging on to it, thinking that they might have gotten back together with them, which is why they left them on the website. But I guess they finally just said, you know what, it's just not going to happen. Let's take them off the website. And they were happy with that I called, because they're starting to get some voices to come in and say, hey, what's with the program? What's going on? Right after they delete it from the website, they get a phone call. So people are obviously using these. I am, and people are obviously noticing that it's not part of the program anymore. And shocked to see that it's been 3 years since they've been stocked. But we need voices out there. This is a great program. Oklahoma Department of Wildlife has their own hatchery that they use to stock these ponds with, and it's just so sad to see a great opportunity like this just go to waste. You know, why what are the hurdles? What are the obstacles? So anyway, this pond here, the water extremely clear. You can see all the veg down there in the grass. I finally made my way around to the other cattails that were on the other side of the pond, and it turns out that that was just such a shallow area that it was just impossible to fish. And the entire corner that I wanted to go fish, when I got the backlash about this point before, is just way too shallow to do anything with anyway. So I'm gonna fish these ponds until they put a sign up that says no fishing, and I will obey that because, you know, it's their rules. So anyway, it's not posted yet. I'm gonna fish these ponds, bring you guys some great footage of doing so, and we'll highlight whatever lures that I can find or come across to get the job done. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys again for sticking with me, and I want to extend a good thank you to anybody who sends an email to Anna America to find out what's going on, and you know, leave a comment below if you actually get a reply, and I'll do the same, and we'll hopefully have an update soon as to what's going on, and you know, who we need to talk to, if not her, to get this program rolling again. So that's it for now. Sorry that I keep tapping my mouse. Sorry that this video is not what you guys expected, but you know, I'm not surprised, but I'm a little disappointed by the city of Tulsa to terminate such a great program, to you know, just lost for words. Anyway, God bless. We will see you next time. Maybe they're not used to seeing this sexy shad.